and welcome to the European Paper Roundup for Tuesday the 19th of June 2018. Of course, the World Cup is in full swing at the moment, but a host of European clubs have accelerated their search for summer arrivals in the transfer market. The tournament in Russia is only likely to increase the valuation of some players being linked with big money moves across Europe, and teams will be hoping to get their business done as soon as possible. So let's take a look at some of the transfer rumours making European headlines. The first rumour we're going to look at comes from Spain. Mundo Deportivo saying that Barcelona have stepped up their interest in signing Juventus midfielder Miralem Pjanic after number one target Antoine Griezmann decided to extend his stay with Atletico Madrid. The Catalan Giants have made Manchester City transfer target Pjanic their main priority this summer. The player is happy in Turin, but would certainly take a look at what's on the table from the La Liga champions. Well, he would certainly be some replacement for Andres Iniesta, that's for sure. Some describe him as the best regista in world football, so it'll be interesting to see how that one pans out. Of course, he hasn't gone to the World Cup as Bosnia didn't qualify. Next up, also from Spain, AS say that Real Madrid are hoping to pip rivals Barcelona to the signing of Girona's young sensation Pedro Porro. The winger made his first team debut last season, while he scored 15 goals and made 24 assists for Girona's youth team too. It's believed Real Madrid will look to field the 18-year-old in their second team who play in Segunda B. It always seems that Real Madrid are on the lookout for these young European stars. It'll just be nice if they sort of gave him more chances in the first team, but then when you've got the likes of Modric and Kroos, I guess it's pretty difficult. And the last transfer rumour coming out from Spain today is that Barcelona transfer target Frenkie de Jong expects to stay with Ajax next season, despite reports suggesting otherwise. De Jong has said, "I don't read the Spanish press, but people send me what comes out and I like to see it. But right now things aren't advanced enough for me to worry about my future. You can never say for sure, but it looks like next season I will play for Ajax." I mean, he is a player which is talked about across European football fans as someone with huge potential. He has been heavily linked with Barcelona for quite a long period of time now, but from those comments it seems that he's staying put at Ajax for at least one more year. On to the Italian papers now and what they're saying. Tutto Sport say that Juventus believe they can land Lazio star Sergej Milinkovic-Savic despite having a €70 million offer rejected at the end of the season. Lazio are hoping to receive a bid of €100 million for the man, who is also a Manchester United transfer target. It seems that Juventus are more likely to go towards that mark than United and Real Madrid. There we go. Well, I mean, €100 million is a lot for a player who, despite the fact that he's clearly got talent, he's not exactly at the peak of his game right now. It's a lot of money, but given the transfer fees going around these days, we wouldn't be surprised if Juventus pay it. He is certainly one to look out for at the World Cup this year with Serbia. Okay, next up, Corriere dello Sport saying that Javier Pastore looks set for a move to Roma despite strong transfer links to West Ham. The attacking midfielder has wanted a return to Italy, having played for Palermo before moving to PSG in 2011. Pastore's agent, Marcello Simonian, was spotted in Rome having dinner and is believed to have told Roma fans he was working on bringing his client to the Serie A club. It wasn't long ago that Pastore was described as one of the best players in world football, but he's certainly fallen down the pecking order at Paris, and a move to Roma might be the thing he needs to reinvigorate his career. Elsewhere, Corriere dello Sport also saying Inter Milan have turned their attentions to Sporting Lisbon's William Carvalho while they wait to do a deal for Roma's Raja Nangolan. Of course, Carvalho, also a former West Ham target. Carvalho, who is also a transfer target for Everton, looks certain to leave Portugal this summer with a number of clubs after his services. Inter do still want Tottenham's Moussa Dembele, but they've identified Carvalho as an alternative. Well, it's difficult to compare Dembele and Carvalho because the English league's a lot more competitive than the Portuguese one, but Carvalho has been highly rated for some time now, and going to one of the big big leagues. I'll be interested to see him there, to see what he's all about. So, yeah, I'm all for this one. Okay, looking at some of the stories making headlines in France. L'Équipe saying a number of second division French sides want Crystal Palace youngster Jason Lekilo on loan next season. He's 19 years old, made his first team debut for the Eagles last season, and he scored 10 goals and grabbed 12 assists for the club's under-23 development team. Palace signed Lekilo from Anderlecht and has another 2 years to run on his contract in South London. It will be interesting to see if they can keep hold of one of their most talented youngsters. L'Équipe are also reporting that Amiens starlet Tanguy Ndombele is a Tottenham transfer target and could be the subject of a €40 million offer. The 21-year-old spent last season on loan with Lyon and is on a list of targets for Spurs chairman Daniel Levy and manager Mauricio Pochettino. It's believed Tottenham have opened negotiations for the defensive midfielder, with Moussa Dembele continuously linked with a move to Inter Milan. I think Dembele has also been linked with a move to China as well, and it seems quite likely that Dembele is going to leave, so they'll of course need to replace an important player like that. And Ndombele, well, it's a similar name, similar skill set, not so sure, but Pochettino's a smart man, so it might turn out to be a really wise move if it happens. The final transfer rumour today, Porto's Yassine Brahimi, this is coming from Portugal, may leave this summer for the Premier League, having been encouraged by Algerian international teammates Riyad Mahrez and Islam Slimani. Whilst there's no indication of a move to join both at Leicester City, Brahimi could become an Arsenal transfer target. The midfielder has another year on his contract and Porto may decide to cash in now. Well, he's a player that has been linked for a move to the Premier League for a while, and I'll be interested if it finally happens. He's got pace, he's got power, he looks like a player that's suited to play in the English League, so if it does happen, I'll be really excited to see how he gets on. That's it for now, but join me next time for some more European transfer rumours. Thanks for watching, bye bye.